What is up, guys? We're here with another PrizePicks video on the channel, and this is a very happy video, very excited video for me. As you guys know, once the Community Shield game comes around, that means that we're just a few days away from the start of the league. So right here, we're gonna see Man City take on Manchester United for the Community Shield, and a game which could be more classified as kind of a preseason game. Community Shield is obviously, it's an official game. It's an official trophy. But teams don't give it too much importance. And we all know that's the winner of the Premier League goes up against the winner of the FA Cup. And so that's one of the exciting things right here that we're going to see. Obviously, like I said, it tends to be more of a preseason game. Teams will play a bit hard, but don't go all out. But the thing we have here is a nice treat. Obviously, it's the Manchester Derby. And kind of a weird stat that I saw today as well. Man City were probably looking to avoid losing the Community Shield 4 times in a row. Something that I think the last team that lost 4 Community Shields matches in a row was actually Manchester United. I think from like 98 to 2002. So it's a weird thing. If they lose United, if they get United beat them, they kind of tie that record of most consecutive Community Shield losses. So Man City has lost the last 3 Community Shield matches. I think it was Liverpool, Arsenal, Liverpool. I think Leicester City was the other one. But enough of that. Just quick prediction. I kind of do want to give the edge to Manchester United. I feel like they have something more to prove here. So I give the edge to Manchester United. But let's go ahead and give the props right here. Obviously. And we are going to see, I would say, most of the big players play right here. Whether they play the full games is a different thing. But Erling Haaland, 3.5 shots is the line for him here. Obviously, it's a popular one that everyone's taking. So I do like the under on 3.5 shots. I think we'll have like 3-point shots. Like I said, I don't know that every starter is going to play the full game. Like I said, I know it's a trophy. I know that it is an official game. But I think that, Guardiola wouldn't want to, or even United wouldn't want to over-risk players and get them injured, before the start of the season. So I do like the under on Erling Haaland, 3.5 shots. I think he gets around 3 shots. I think he gets under the line right there. And then another one that I want to see for Manchester City is Phil Foden, who I do like a bit more on the over here. I know 2.0 shots is the line, but I do expect them to start as well. And I like the over on 2.0 shots for him. Also, I saw that in the predicted lineups for here, we're also going to see someone like, where is he? Kovacic, which I saw right here. So 67.5 passes attempted is the line for him. And I kind of like, I know I'm scrolling past here. I don't know why. But 67.5 passes attempted for Mateo Kovacic. And we know that Manchester City is a ball-dominant team. That's Pep Guardiola's game. They're going to take the ball away from them. But 67.5 passes attempted. I am leaning slightly on the under because I feel like, obviously, if Rodri plays, which he is eligible to play, Rodri is their main guy. Everything runs through Rodri. Kovacic, I feel like, is a type of player that would need Rodri to be on the bench for him to get well over this line. So something that I would suggest is, depending on the lineup, if Rodri starts, I give Kovacic the under on this one. If Rodri does not start and we see Kovacic start, but not Rodri, I would go over on Kovacic on 67.5. So that's kind of my lean on him right there. And then another one that I want to look for Man City, probably the last one that I'm really confident, 2.0 saves. Like I said, I expect Manchester United to be a little bit more aggressive and try to win this game a bit more. I know they won the FA Cup, like I said, and I know Man City might have something to prove, get that win back from the FA Cup. But I think Man City is still more focused on winning other titles like the league, like the FA Cup, and even Champions League. But I do like Ortega 2.0 saves, although it is looking like Ederson might not start, but I look Ortega starting 2.0 saves. I do like the over on him for that one right there. And then let's go ahead and look into the Manchester United players here. Oh, So obviously, Bruno Fernandes, one of the most consistent starters for Manchester United. We see him at 1.5 tackles, although that's the only prop for him. I don't understand why. It should be like a shots and a passes attempted for him. But 1.5 tackles, I kind of like the under him. As we all know, he's more of an attacking midfielder, not so much of a defensive one. Not that that means that will not tackle anyone at all. But I do like the under on 1.5 tackles for Bruno Fernandes. And then Andrew Onana, we see 4.5 saves and then 2.0 goals allowed. If it was a 2.5, I would definitely take the under. And even on the 1.5, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards like a close game, a low scoring game. So, in my opinion, I kind of want to take the under on both of these. On both Onana at 4.5 saves, I feel like it's a little high, and then 2 goals allowed, it's a little high as well. But the 2.0 is not one that I would definitely play just because it's a solid 2.0. But the 4.5, I do like the under on him for that. And then Casemiro is also predicted to start. You see 3.0 tackles and 38.5 passes for him. So 38.5 passes attempted for Casemiro. I am kind of liking the over a little bit. Like I think that Casemiro was, more. If he's on the field and he's their main, defensive midfielder, I feel like he would get well over this line. As Manchester United doesn't have a lot of guys who could just sit there and get the ball and control it and swing it around. So I do like the over on Casemiro, 38.5 passes attempted there. One that I'm kind of looking at here that I'm kind of excited to see if Joshua Zirkzee, if he starts to have 1.5 shots. I do like the over on this one. I feel like it's a new player coming into Manchester United who is probably trying to prove himself, especially in a big game against Man City, like I said. Obviously teams might not play their full potential, but it is still a derby. So I like Zirkzee the over on 1.5 shots, considering that Haaland is also on the injury list, and I don't think he's going to get any minutes. So I think Zirkzee 1.5 shots is a nice one to go over. And then Kobe Mainoo 1.5 tackles is another one that I'm slightly leaning on the over. Kobe Mainoo, probably their best midfielder. Like I said, I know I said Casemiro is probably the guy that's going to sit there and control the ball. And I still believe that, because I believe that Kobe Mainoo is more like a guy that's going to recover the ball more and distribute it after, as well. Casemiro could probably do the same thing, but I feel like Casemiro's assignment is more just to like sit there and stand there, as Kobe Mainoo is more of the player who can show up all over the field. We've seen that with England. He's just showing up everywhere on the field. So 1.5 tackles, I kind of do like the over on Kobe Mainoo for him right there. And last but not least, for Manchester United, Lisandro Martinez, 1.5 tackles. I do like the over. If you've seen he won the Copa America with Argentina. He was a starting center back for them. Obviously, he's undoubtedly a starter for Manchester United. So I like the over on 1.5 tackles. Like I said, this game could get, like I said, it has kind of preseason, yet kind of, official game vibes. But I feel like it's a game that can easily go from, both teams holding back and not overly, exerting, full potential, to a game that could easily get heated up and, they just, go all out. So I like the over on 1.5 tackles for Lisandro Martinez. He's a very aggressive player as well, so at times. But with that, I'll leave you guys this video. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Next week is finally the start of Premier League, start of La Liga. I think Bundesliga starts all the same weekend. And we'll see what happens with those. Like I said, I'm going to take out videos for best picks for every league, for every match day. But other than that, let me know which picks you guys are liking, which ones you guys are not liking, and also comment which other picks you guys feel like taking that I didn't cover, and we'll see what happens. Thank you.